So I realized I had not finished my story about Joel and the supermarket. And the reason it seems pertinent to discuss it is because I think that everyone on this planet has experienced that those romantic misses, those awkward love moments, those memories of times when you wish that you had said it differently or done it wrong or gone to the party or stayed at the party or walked out together or didn't do this or didn't do that. And I think, so I have many of those. And today, that moment was in the supermarket when Joel suddenly was next to me in the area of the orange juice and the apples and the lemons and sort of like swarmed around and then suddenly looked at me and was like, oh, and I was like, oh, hi, Joel. And he didn't really say anything. He just kind of like grabbed an orange juice and then went because we don't really talk anymore. But he was kind of mulling about in the vegetable section, and I was kind of frozen at that orange juice place, not sure what to do and if I should say something or tell him that I had tried to get his attention the other day and failed. You know, I mean, I could have tried to talk to him, and instead, I freaked and bolted. I mean, I didn't freak that much, but I got nervous that he and I might run into each other. I thought there could be this like weird energetic game being played, which he probably wouldn't even care about and only I would care about, but of like, and should we talk or not? I mean, I don't think Joel cares about me, so I don't know why. So there's where I'm coming from. It's like I'm trying to get over the fact that he doesn't care. But if he did care, then I should talk to him. And I mean, even if it's just to end things on a nicer note, if I never saw Joel again, at least we had shared a nicer correspondence than the last time I talked to him, which was embarrassingly on the porch of my old friend's house where she was having a dance party, and he and I would go to the same dance parties, and that was the night he didn't dance with me. That was one of the nights. And I was so upset, and he was leaving. He was suddenly leaving, and I was so upset that he was suddenly leaving that I ran out and grabbed him, and on the front step, sort of yelled at him, and I didn't yell at him, but probably sounded that way, and I said, why don't you dance with me? I asked him, why don't you dance with me, Joel? Am I that unattractive to you? I mean, not even one dance. I mean, there's other women there that he danced with. He danced with everybody but me. That's what it seemed like. And I said, why don't you dance with me? And he said, I can't answer that. And then he started to walk away. And I said, I don't remember what I said, but I said, I'm mad at you now, but I still like you, or something really stupid like that. And then I went back inside, and I felt upset. And there was a couple of nights, that might have been one of them, that was definitely one of them, where I felt sad after that dance evening, and I went home and I cried, and I felt alone. Such a baby. It's good to cry when you're an adult. So the point was those missed moments. And so here I was at the supermarket, and I had the opportunity to maybe talk to him. I could have struck up a conversation. But the thing is that if you approach Joel, he will run away from you. If you show him any interest at all, he runs away. If you don't show any interest, then he comes towards you. So I could have just hung out in the supermarket hoping he'd come toward me. But I wasn't prepared for this moment. And instead of, waiting and shopping and finding out that he wasn't going to approach me and that it was going to feel like another rejection, I bolted so that I could control the rejection, I guess. So I feel bad in that I feel like I lost a chance. I put off a chance. I missed another chance. But I also know I'd screw it up anyways. But when I was at the Lowe's earlier, before this happened, I was out in the parking lot just trying to walk around and get some sun, and I was something in my head stopped me and said, "Stop! He's here. He's here. He's right here. He's right here. He's right here. He's right here." It went over and over and in my head. He's right here, and I thought, is he right here? Like, is he here on the East Coast? Is he here in Rockland? Is he here at the Lowe's? Is he? Where is he? So I went into the Lowe's and pretended to shop for something just to see if he was in there. And I didn't see anybody in there that I thought was him. So I went to the supermarket, and then all of a sudden Joel was there. Just so surprisingly, because he and I never ran into each other ever. And then I thought later, wouldn't it be amazing if Joel actually did want to talk to me? And Joel actually was at the Lowe's, and Joel actually followed me to the Hannaford and went in there in hopes of running into me and talking to me and then feeling shy himself. I wish that were true. I know it's not, but I wish it was true. So, it's better to end things on a positive note, I think. You feel better if you end things on a positive note, So, Joel and I run away from each other all the time now. But if there was a way to end it on a positive note, I would like that. So, this is one of those missed romantic moments, and I'm 51 years old and I'm still having those. And I probably always will. Because I'm really good at screwing it up. I screw up love. Oh well. Joel, I still love you. But I'm never going to talk to you because I'm too scared to. So, I know you're not going to watch this video, and that's why I'm able to say your name. I don't think Joel watches YouTube videos, but in case you ever run across this, Joel, I have always loved you, and I always wished we could have been friends, and I felt very hurt that you kept blowing me off. But I still love you. So, anyway, that's the end of my Joel story. Thanks for watching. Sorry I'm not doing any NBA, but this bra just won't let me. Alright, bye guys. Big kiss.